Hello everyone, I've been receiving a number of queries and indeed helping a lot of couples to change their marital regime from in community of property to out of community of property. So I thought, let me put out a video out there. There might be some other people who might be needing this information and how to understand how things work. So in short, in order for one to get married out of community of property, they have to conclude what is called an antenuptial contract. Now, this is a written contract that is concluded before an attorney who's admitted as a notary public. So this contract must be signed by both of the parties before they get married, and then registered with the Register of Deeds within 3 months from the date of signature. Now, it happens a lot of the times that couples don't have the correct information upon which they can base their decision to get married either in or out of community of property. And I remember one situation, I got a call from a gentleman who told me a story that they were asked by the marriage officer on the Friday before they got getting married on the Saturday what marital regime they wanted to conclude. And so they said they wanted to get married out of community of property because the gentleman was an entrepreneur and he wanted to limit the risk to the family. Then the marriage officer then tells them that they have to find a notary public to assist them in that regard. Of course, now this is Friday afternoon and they're getting married the next day, so it was completely impossible for them to do so. So they then end up getting married in community of property, which becomes a challenge for them. But if you are in that situation, there is a solution that the Deeds Registries Act, read in conjunction with the Matrimonial Property Act, provide. One can bring an application to the High Court for the change of the marital regime. And the way that this happens is that you simply, as both parties bring their application together, you depose or you sign an affidavit that details primarily the reasons why you want to change your marital regime. That application then is served on your creditors. It is advertised in the Government Gazette. It is then also, advertised in the newspaper within the area in which the couple resides. And then the attorney and the advocate would then go to court on the first time and get what is called an interim order. That interim order is then publicized, as I've mentioned, and then if there are no opposition or there's no opposition on the second time when you go back to court, the application is granted. Thereafter, the party can come and sign what is called now a post-nuptial contract, no longer an antenuptial contract, but a post-nuptial contract, which is then registered with the Register of Deeds. So the whole process takes approximately, 2, at the maximum 3 months for it to be finalized. So if you find yourself in that situation where you got married in community of property, either because you got the wrong information, number two, you were not given any information at all or any option at all as to how you can get married. I hope that will help you. We are available for assistance. If you need any assistance, you can get in touch with us.